Hello, everybody. Adam Parks here with another episode of Receivables Roundtable. Today, I am here with two very good friends and previous guests on the Receivables Roundtable, but today we're going to take a little bit of a different topic. I know in the past I've spoken with both of you and we've talked more about the industry and industry-related topics, but today we're going to talk about community involvement and your specific involvement in charities. So today I have Nancy Hughes with Connect One, and I have Brooke Teal, who is with Everchain. How you doing today, ladies?
Doing great.
Doing well.
Awesome. So I know as we were at RMAI annual conference this year, both of you had mentioned to me your involvement in LLS, which is a charitable organization. Can you tell us about what LLS is?
Brooke, you want to start?
Sure. Yeah. LLS is the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It is the largest nonprofit dedicated to curing blood cancer.
Okay. Understood. So I'm sure for a charity like this, and especially, medical related charities, people usually get involved because they have some sort of attachment or have had some sort of have had something happen in their lives related to that particular charitable purpose. So can you ladies tell me a little bit about, why you're involved with LLS and why it's so important to you?
So personally for me, I got involved with LLS about 3 years ago when a good friend of mine was nominated for this, that Brooke and I are both nominated for, the Woman of the Year fundraising campaign. Brooke's nominated on the Atlanta chapter and I'm nominated here in San Diego. And I ran Katie's campaign and it was a whirlwind for me. And I learned tremendous about LLS and how this particular campaign goes directly to research for drugs that absolutely help cure blood cancers. So I've been on the leadership committee ever since, was asked to run a couple years ago and I've always been in the background, but this year I decided to jump in. A friend and a neighbor of mine was diagnosed last year with leukemia and went through a bone marrow transplant, and she's doing exceptionally well. And some of the drugs that she took are a direct correlation to this campaign. So that's my personal involvement.
Very interesting, and sounds like it's awfully close to home. I know you do a lot of charity work in general, and so to find something that is near and dear to your heart, I can only imagine the amount of effort that you're putting in. And in a few minutes, we'll talk about how the industry can participate as well. But Brooke, can you tell us a little bit about your story with LLS and why it's important to you?
Sure. I was very close with my grandfather growing up, and he was a leukemia patient. He was only expected to live till I was about 10, but thanks to the research done by LLS and all the new drugs that he was able to be in trials, he ended up living till I was a 2L in law school. So I wouldn't have had him in my life for as long as I did if it wasn't for LLS. So that's why it's really important to me. And I also participated in the event last year for my friend Julia, who was doing the Woman of the Year campaign, and we won. And it was just a great way to raise awareness, help with the research that LLS does. And they also help provide financial support to the families that are going through the LLS treatment, which I think is really important as well.
That's very interesting. So it's not, so they're all of the money that's raised is going into direct support, meaning whether it be going directly into into drugs that are being developed, or whether or not it's going directly into a support of those that are going through the process. What a noble cause. So I know that both of you have different charitable events and different ways for your friends and industry colleagues to participate. Tell us a little bit about, so I want to get involved. Like, what do I do now?
Oh, there's lots of ways. And, I was blown away. Brooke and I worked together. And when I found out she was nominated at the same year I was nominated, I said, wow, because our industry is just so charitable in general. And our clients, our friends in the industry, our colleagues, I just knew that, between the two of us, I figure let's tag team this and let's make an impact, right? and let's show the world everything there is to know about the receivables management industry, that we're really charitable people. So for me in particular, my campaign kicks off on the 13th of April. I've got a couple events here in San Diego, and anybody's welcome to fly out if they want to come to my event. And then also, I have a webpage, as does Brooke, and we can send you the link to that, all of our social media. I also have a unique, my campaign is called Lace Up for LLS, because I love to work out. So we have an interesting social media campaign that is all about what you particularly like to do for exercise. And it's almost a competitive, competitive exercise thing that goes throughout my 10-week campaign. So I can send, that will be on all my social media, my LinkedIn, and then it will directly link to my page for people to donate and get involved.
Awesome. I will be sure to include all of those links below in the description so that people can find you easily, both your social media channels and obviously the direct link to donate. Brooke, how about you? I know you get some things cooking in Atlanta. So what's going on in Atlanta?
Yes, I will actually be guest bartending on Cinco de Mayo. So anyone's welcome to come out, buy some drinks, and watch me terribly bartend. All the money will be donated directly to LLS, and it should be a really good time. We're also going to be doing a black tie brunch closer to the end of the campaign. It's a 10-week campaign. We don't have the exact date yet. But what you can do right now is go to my page or Nancy's page and make a donation immediately.
Excellent. Well, no better time to start than immediately. And I think as you guys have your events come out, people can stay tuned on my LinkedIn and Instagram as well. And I'll be sharing that information as it comes out for their various events, for different ways to get involved and to kind of track the progress throughout the campaign. Because I know Nancy's campaign just started yesterday. Brooke, I think you've probably had a week head start or so, but they end at different times. So we'll kind of keep things in the loop here as we continue to go forward. Ladies, I really appreciate you coming on and having a chat with me today about your specific community involvement. We all know how important it is to be involved in our local communities. I fully expect and have seen multiple times now our industry just step up and really participate in a number of different charitable events. We do have a very giving and trusting industry here. So is there anything else, ladies, that you'd like to share with everybody today?
Adam, I can't thank you enough for, setting this up. I am thoroughly excited about this campaign and working with Brooke, working with you, and I really, really appreciate your time. And Brooke, we're going to kill it. We're going to knock it out of the ballpark, girl. And I hope you win Atlanta Woman of the Year, and I hope I win San Diego Woman of the Year. But no matter what, every single dollar we raise makes a difference.
Absolutely. And again, Adam, thank you as well. And thank you to every single person that we've talked to. I've just already had such an overwhelming support from everyone in this industry. We are so fortunate to work in this industry. There are great people that are so supportive. And I'm just thankful to know Nancy, to be involved with this and to have this way to give back. And I really appreciate everyone's time and everyone who has offered support to us.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to have some fun as we go through this process. Looking forward to seeing you bartend, black tie brunches, all kinds of workout events. I mean, you ladies never cease to amaze me. I really look forward to participating this year and just being back up for both of you, whatever I can do to be helpful. And I know that a lot of our industry friends will do the same. For those of you that are watching, if you have additional questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm sure both Brooke and Nancy will be responding to comments on both YouTube and LinkedIn. We'll probably spread this through Instagram as well, just to make sure that we're getting the maximum visibility for you ladies. In the short term, I look forward to seeing you all. I'm sure I'm going to see you at various industry events during this time period. But thank you so much, ladies, and thank you for everything that you're doing for LLS.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon.